So in this video, I'm going to take you inside the Choral Clarity Mentorship so you have an understanding what the mentorship is all about. This is the community. You can see our current members as of the date of this recording. And over here, this is our discussion board. And we have the all discussion, which lists everything that's posted, but it's broken down by general discussion, wins, where people share their wins, questions about the course, shared resources. So we have this one thread where people are sharing anything that we discuss in the mentorship meetings or that we discuss on other threads that people might be interested in. They just mention it here. The announcements, which are the general announcements that I might make about the course content discussion, where we discuss specific things like mission statements. And you can see there's a lot of engagement, or guidelines. There's a lot of engagement, disruptions and distractions. We're starting the beginning of the year talking about these things, and it looks like it's an old date, but it's continually updated. People are adding to it as they join the course or as they're working through the things that they need to do to improve their program. So this is the community aspect, and you could private message any of the members and have private discussions. You get notifications and all of that stuff. Then we get to the classroom. The classroom is where the content is housed. It's all housed in the 4 steps to choral success. And then all of the mentorship meetings are recorded and they're archived here. So you can go in and you could watch the meetings. I have the last few here. The earlier ones are actually ingrained into the content because we were discussing the earlier topics in great depth. But each one of these meetings, you can see an hour and 20 minutes. It's the entire recorded mentorship meeting. So even if you could only attend 10 minutes and get your question in, that's fine, because you could always go back and watch it later. That's the beauty of the mentorship meetings. While I am on for well over an hour, you could come for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You could stay the whole time. You could miss them and ask your questions and just maybe even make a post and say, can you please dive into this topic for me? And I'll do that as well. So the mentorship meetings are like office hours that everybody gets access to because they're in our program. So now going back, let's go back to the classroom. And so everything is housed in here. And I'm going to talk more about this. So we have 6 phases, which I've shared earlier in previous videos where you can see the details of the 6 phases. But let me show you even more so. These are all videos and they're not all out at once. When you log on at first, you're not going to be overwhelmed with all these videos. You're going to see the opening intro and you're going to see phase 1. And then when you're ready, we move on to phase 2 and so on. But let me show you. This is where I plan the entire Choral Clarity Mentorship program, the curriculum. So you could see phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, A and B. The first part is vocal technique, and the second is about dealing with students who are really struggling to match pitch, how to create a process for them to be able to do that. Then we get to music literacy and all of that stuff, an advanced vocal technique, and then we get into self-assessment and empowerment and all of the things that lead to officers and stuff like that. And then we get to advanced empowerment and how to let go, allowing students to fail so they can fail forward, and creating traditions and all of those things so the choir can run itself. I'm constantly adding here as we discuss things in the mentorship meetings. So this is a work in progress. It's continually growing. And it won't be open all at once. It opens over time when I feel that the students are ready or they're requesting it, because I don't want you to be overwhelmed by all of this content. I want it to be practical. This is not some kind of online course where you just sift through it. This is a program where we're really diving into your needs, and I don't want you to see too many things at once. I want you to be focused and engaged on what you're doing so you could become successful in the classroom. So let's go back here. After we get through here, we have the calendar, and the calendar shows you when the meetings are going to be. And on top of that, it also shows you here when the next mentorship meeting is going to take place. You just click on here and there's a link, and that will get you right into the mentorship meeting. You could also attach it to your calendar. Then we get to the membership area, and this is where all the members are. And each member has a profile, and the profile will tell you where they teach, how long they've been teaching for, and all of that kind of stuff. So you can really get to know them, and you can chat with them if you have any questions, continue a dialogue that started at a mentorship meeting. And then we get to the leadership board, which rewards people who are actively involved, who are helping each other, giving feedback, and so on. So this is the mentorship program. And the thing that I want to impart here is that the classroom is a go at your own pace curriculum. And it's really important that you go at the pace that is going to help you. You don't want to go too fast. You want to go slowly and intently, and bring that into the mentorship meetings where we can talk through the way you set up your program, the way you speak to your students, the way you run rehearsals. All of those things, we discuss them in great depth, and you're bringing that into the mentorship meetings. It's not as if I lead it by telling you what to do. You come in and you ask questions based on the curriculum on how it relates to you, or maybe not even based on the curriculum. Maybe you just have questions. Maybe something happened in class that day and you want to discuss it. That's what the mentorship meetings are all about. So you can come to as many as you want, as few as you want. You could go at the pace that you want in this program, and you will get a lot out of it, whether you move fast or whether you move slow. As long as you are intent in what you're doing, you are going to see career-changing momentum. You're going to see growth from the moment you log on, because I've built this for you. This Choral Clarity Mentorship is only for you. It's not for a college. It's not for a grade. It's for you to be successful where you are. And it's based on a blueprint that I've created over the last 25 plus years. On behalf of Choral Clarity, I'm going to be giving you everything I possibly can to ensure that you have the most positive educational experience you've ever had, and that this mentorship changes your career for the better. So I hope that this gives you clarity about what the mentorship program is all about, and I look forward to meeting with you and seeing how this can help you.